Alright, guys, here we go. I gotta do it. All these big tough fights, we gotta at least do the video here. Orange Piccolo at this point is just very tiresome to talk about. The community is tired of him. He's been too good for too long. People are just ready to turn on him. They're looking for the new hotness, the new fresh shit. They're just so done with Orange Piccolo. The fact remains that Orange Piccolo does clear easily. He is going to be very effective. His tanking abilities should be fairly solid. I mean, in here, if we have to get him in slot 1, he could die. In slot 2 or 3, he could be very effective. Once we get to turn 3, the chain reaction of, just W, nothing the boss can do, will begin. So, I mean, I guess let's just jump in. Again, I do think now Orange Piccolo has fallen out of the top 10. I think Team Universe 7 is a little bit too crazy. Let's see what our rotations are looking like. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, God. Wait, no. No, they're not. Who is in slot 7? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh. I hope you guys don't think we're going to be dodging very much on this one.
これまでとは一味違う。
本当は僕の番だ。
Alright, a little problematic, honestly. Shit. Man, I'm quite nervous, actually. UI Goku in slot 7 hurts. I mean, if I had not brought AGL... maybe if I didn't bring AGL UI Goku, but now that we got Tech UI Goku in slot 7, that means the dodge can't... Like, we're basically not going to get his effect. I mean, his transformation condition is, the worst dog shit known to man. So we have double Orange Piccolo, we have Beast Gohan's active, and then we have the Revive. So we have essentially 4 Team Protector abilities that we're going to have to manage very smartly here. Tech UI Goku should be okay against Blue Vegeta, in like slot 2 or slot 3 or something like that. This is the only attempt I have today, so I really want to play tight and smart and get this done. Now, we can't run Orange Piccolo in slot 1. One of the major reasons I do genuinely think Orange Piccolo, fights are only going to get harder from this. And, I mean, if we put him in slot 1 and they super attack right away, even Orange Piccolo is going to be fodder before these two. So that's where it's like, if we, Orange Piccolo is not going to be terrible defensively while his guard is up for his first 2 rotations. But, if it's a real danger with him, then, I mean, he's not what he once was. Because his ability that's much better than, Ribrianne is that Piccolo can be much tankier than Ribrianne at the start and just much more of an effective character. Damn, I mean, this is the thing that he does synergize, I guess, potentially bad with Vegeta. I'm gonna do this. You need to be at... Yeah, we gotta get you to 24 key. Let's do that. There's no debuffing in here or anything like that. Let's hit that. Vegeta. We could just do this. Vegeta's gonna get a ton of key when Beast and then Piccolo get hit. Just save as much key and Rainbow Orbs and stuff like that as we can for next turn. There's no way we can die here. Even if Piccolo gets hit the first attack with the super, he will live. He'll take a lot of damage, though. That's the thing. Piccolo has one of the worst mechanics in the game, which now really can become an issue. And that is that he has to get hit to build up stats, which is horrible. It's always terrible to have to build up to get stats. Now, Orange Piccolo could be really, really elite in the Kid Buu fight because he'll allow Beast to change his 18-key super from a melee into an other. But that unit super doesn't really do a ton, I would argue, here. In this fight. Like the Beast Gohan unit super doesn't, he doesn't get, some crazy buff from it. I would say there's a very good chance that Beast Gohan attack broke the super attack right there. But, I mean, I think Orange Piccolo, that we could still be lined up for a super attack right here. Right away, the super attack would be bad. All right, we're looking okay. Now he would just eat it like a champ. Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. This is why people are desperate to, like, say this guy sucks and write him off and shit like that. But, I mean, yeah, guys, I'm sorry, he's good, man. Like, I apologize, he's good. He's pretty ridiculous, man. That boy is pretty nuts. All right, guys. Yeah, we're back. Okay, so, silly. I mean, as you guys can see, I've got 2 Evolution Blue Vegetas right here. What this is this is the TUR Evolution Blue Vegeta. That I had link leveled him a long time ago without link leveling legendary power. So, he was kind of like a link level character, and when we jumped into that run, I mean, as you guys can see, there's no difference between the 2 Vegetas. And mentally, I know in my head that Vegeta's attack is a little lower sometimes than other summonable LR's attack stats, which isn't really, like, that doesn't matter. But, like, I usually look a little bit lower in my list to find Vegeta than I would for, like, you know, like Tech UI Goku, who's going to be in the top row with over, like, 20,000 attack. Because I sort my box. I go super attack level, then I go attack, and then I go rainbow activation. That's how we do it. But anyway, silly little moment. I could just cut the entire sequence out, but we will keep it because, you know, what is more important than me looking cool during these videos? What's more important, chat? The answer, of course, would be me entertaining y'all. So we're going to keep that in there. Evolution Blue Vegeta was uneasy aid. Now we have the real easy one, right?
大魔王じゃない。ただのピッコロ。これまでとは一味違う。
Now, one thing that is definitely going to be very difficult in here, let's see. Yeah, okay, we have our actual boy. The only difference to tell, by the way, is super attack level for LR EZAs. We don't really want to test Orange Piccolo in slot 1, which again, the only reason I would have Orange Piccolo, you know, around 10-ish on a top 10 and now falling off is because he's not what he once was, where we could just, you know, throw him in slot 1 right here and we're completely good or anything like that. Putting Orange Piccolo in this slot 1 would be really risking death. Okay, I know this seems crazy. We are holding back intentionally here. Why would I do... yeah, why would I... Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm intentionally going to hold back on this rotation because we see Tech UI Goku is there in turn 2. So that means we'll have Tech UI Goku's transformation on turn 6. It is not a good idea to try and speed blitz this fight, you know, when we have dodging characters. I mean, I suppose I could maybe take, like... I could just take AGL UI and Tech UI Goku off. I don't really... I want to do a lot of runs in here, like a lot of different showcases. So I really don't want to clown around. Like, unfortunately, we, you know, got crushed. All right, Piccolo would live if they super him right away, but it'll do a lot more damage than we saw earlier. Earlier, we saw Piccolo tank it really good. What, 290 is really strong. Let's see what we get right here. Okay. Okay. They did not double super. Okay, so that Piccolo now could probably... He could go in slot 1 in the next rotation, although we are going to have AGL UI Goku with 100% dodge. Remember that Piccolo does have his support ability. It's just... I mean, again, one thing I... Oh, we got to get this.
なしくていいな。悟空、悟空、孫悟空、孫悟空さん。
父さん悟空
あとは頼んだぞ。
今度は僕の番だ。
Okay, yeah, I had to get the Tech UI Goku thing in here. I really frown upon people doing the whole, oh, like, you know, skill issue, like skill check unit, proper way to use the character, all that type of shit. I frown on that so hard. But, I mean, with Piccolo, he's good while his intro's up. That's the first 2 rotations. Or if you float him off, that's it. Like, he'll lose it right away. But, you know, he has an intro like Cell Max, right? So you have your first 2 rotations. On the second rotation, it's probably in your best interest to float him. And then when he returns, you giant form and then you float him again. And, I mean, that's the entire fight. And he doesn't really have a chance to die. And he has a massive impact on the fight with his giant form. Right, but again, I don't want to use terms like, "Oh, you gotta know what you're doing," or something. Like I frown heavily upon that stuff. So yeah, I should just take Tech UI and AJL UI off because I like what I want to do is this, but I can't because then Tech UI Goku, we're not sure like because his transmission condition is so bad. Maybe we just float the second Piccolo off. I think I'll probably just do this then. Yeah. So this second Piccolo is only gonna have his intro up for this turn, and that's it. And we're not gonna have an intro. So on the next rotation, we're gonna float the orange Piccolo we have on the first rotation. We're gonna float him. All right, there's a super attack right here. I think we could potentially be in range for dying here if Blue Goku and Vegeta would instantly super Piccolo first hit. We potentially could be in range for dying. We could. I think so. Because they hit really hard. Like, when we see characters eating their super for 200k, 300k, even in a 400k range, it's pretty good. Obviously, we have elite characters like Beast who could take way less, or elite characters like, you know, HLUI, Tech UI Goku, who could dodge it or something like that. But it is very difficult to tank these guys in here. And they're going to do a lot of damage. So if Piccolo, I mean, if the last hit he takes is a super, we're probably fine. But if it's quick, we could be in trouble right here for sure. We definitely could. Oh, they doubled? Okay. Remember, they have a ridiculously short cooldown. So, yes, you can see them, like, double Super Style 1, but, again, there's a difference between Beast Gohan and the rest of the game. Even Cell Max, I feel like Beast Gohan is comfortably ahead of Cell Max, although Cell Max, a lot of the things that make Beast Gohan the best unit in the game, Cell Max has a lot of those same things as well, right? A lot of the similar stuff. Okay, so this run is looking good. I do really like the fact that we are able to have Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta not get a ton of orbs and a ton of attacks. I think that was very good for us. If there's attacks, it's best not to toy around. Like, if they were going to get hit, I would not have held back at all. I would have just given them their rainbows and not played games whatsoever. But we were able to kind of get away with it. All right, so remember, when that Piccolo comes back on turn 5, he doesn't have his intro. So we'll just do exactly this. Piccolo is heavily juiced up. He's in zero danger whatsoever of dying. Did Vegeta get his 5 hits? I believe he did. Remember, UI's got 100% dodge right here. Okay. We're actually really, we're fine. We won. This is why I do think it's just very, if you want to say, to me, Piccolo is not top 10, but he's good. Like, of course, like, that's valid, right? Like, you know, like, Piccolo's good, but, like, I got Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta ahead of him. Shit like that, right? Like, of course. But, like, you guys realize we clinched the fight. We won. Hello? Guys, we won. The fight's done. And mostly it's because we have double orange Piccolo. We can now do as much damage as possible. And in 2 turns, if we get to Blue Vegeta and we don't have the transformation, it's fine, because we get just orange Piccolo. UI Goku is not gonna die to, like, well, we'll see, because I think Vegeta does about 1 million damage normals. If UI Goku, if he's gonna get hit, I mean, we'll put him in whatever spot has the least amount of attacks, right? But Piccolo, again, Piccolo will churn giant. He will cancel the boss abilities. I just understand this, okay? People are wrong with Orange Piccolo. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Unfortunately, the community, a lot of people like to get ahead of steam. They see other people say something, so they copy it, and they, like we know this. There's not a lot of original thought in this community. And people, you know, they just got the head of steam that Piccolo is bad, Piccolo's fallen off. It just ain't true. It's just not 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 true. Like, he's dominant still. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But the difference is with him being, you know, like, oh, like really, you know, high top 10 and, you know, 10 or falling out, is we're not at the point where we could just toss his ass in slot 1. We just beast active right here. Why even risk Tech UI Goku getting hit, Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta? There's literally no reason even, you know, let them get hit. Let's just beast active, right? Like, why even take any risks? Because we have Orange Piccolo, we're 100% fine. Yeah. And the thing is, Orange Piccolo, too, Orange Piccolo is really good synergy with Tech UI Goku. Because Beast Active does not synergize well with Tech UI Goku, because all the attacks are going away from Tech UI Goku. But, we'll grab this. But, Orange Piccolo, all the attacks are still there, but the enemy just can't super. So it's like, you know, we're gonna, in 2 turns, we can Orange Piccolo transformation, right? To, we're not gonna need it, because Piccolo is gonna have type advantage, and then Beast doesn't die, and then Tech UI Goku, of course, is gonna have 100% dodge, but Orange Piccolo synergizes really well with Tech UI Goku's transformation. Again, it's like, people are gonna just like they're really gonna feel themselves. They're really gonna be like, yeah, like, dude, like, he's bad, man. Like, he does nothing, and it's just factually wrong. It's just factually wrong, unfortunately. And, you know, it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But again, Piccolo at the start of fights, you know, being a risk right away. Look, in this fight, like, immediately he is definitely a risk. Like, if they super attack instantly, he can live, but it, like, we'll take a lot of damage, right? That certainly is a thing. Okay, so what is UI Goku's what is UI Goku's defense at? I'm curious. We do have a revive though. 500. Okay. All right. So here's where we use Orange Piccolo's giant form. Chances to me are very good that we can survive this turn. Because, okay. And here's another thing allowed. But like, I will go on. I saw one particular dumb ass idiot, ignorant, say, "Oh, Trout says 1 million defense with guard is so bad, but Piccolo is okay." Well, here's the thing about Piccolo. Piccolo takes away the boss ability to super. Once the boss loses their ability to super, 1 million defense with guard is exceptional against all bosses. Because it's like, the bosses, besides Kid Buu, are not just raw, like, 2 million normal attacking. Kid Buu's the only one, but Kid Buu still gets an attack buff when he supers as well, right? Which would buff his damage even more. But like, Sword of Hope Trunks, Blue Gogeta, their normals are devastating, and 1 million defense with guard, it's mostly an issue against either the big boss supers or the normals post the big boss super. Piccolo takes the boss's ability to super away. People are intentionally ignorant when it comes to Orange Piccolo. You know what? There's only one word for it. Sad. All right, so there we go. All right, I'll let a couple of attacks go real like right here, and then I'll go ahead and just skip until the end of his transformation. I probably should. So what we're looking for, so Vegeta is gonna blow his super attack in Piccolo's giant form right here, right? So we're gonna leave this, and Vegeta is not going to be able to super attack once we leave the orange Piccolo giant form. Piccolo having type advantage in here means the damage is going to be a little bit better. Keep in mind that Vegeta has, I think it's 150 million HP. So Vegeta does have a sizable HP pool. Let's see the damage. I guess Piccolo does... Is this going to be neutral or is it going to be type... because we had type advantage, the damage was much lower. Vegeta's damage is, it's like 3.1 or something like that, I think. Like his damage is like right around that level. But then, you know, once we leave, Vegeta will not be able to super attack. He's not going to be able to buff his damage up. You know, Piccolo's going to have type advantage. He'll be fine. This Piccolo is not fully built up, right? But he should be fine. Vegeta will be fine. We just are going to need to put UI Goku in whichever slot has the least amount of attacks possible. That's the thing we're going to have to do. All right, I'll come back once Piccolo is done. Oh, okay, we only got 2 turns of Giant Piccolo right there. What? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Bro, how are you gonna look at Piccolo? God damn. It sucks. It sucks to suck, like a lot of y'all out there. Wrong about the GOAT. Bro, like, come on. Like, we took away the super, and then, you know, going into the giant form, and then we leave it, and then, you know, UI Goku. Oh, my God. God damn. Okay. Remember, this Piccolo is not fully built up, but Vegeta is not going to be able to super attack to increase his damage like crazy. So, all right, Evolution Blue Vegeta's at double digits. So we still have our revive. Oh, by the way, I saved Vegeta and UI Goku's active skills just in case we don't kill next turn. I saved their active skills, so that way we would have Tech UI Goku's domain up with their active skills, because their damage would go massively up. So yeah, there you guys go. I mean, again, I mean, I'm sorry, like, you know, people will continue to pretend like this guy's falling off and shit like that, and they're just flat out wrong. I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry. I don't, like, I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna tell you guys how it is, man. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, you guys are kind of cooking. Nope, you're just flat out wrong. Sorry. I said, you're wrong. You're wrong. All right, well, let's wrap this bad boy up. I guess I probably will use the second orange Piccolo transformation. Well, we'll see. Because if Vegeta lines up every attack in slot 1 or something like that, I probably won't use it. Because, you know, we would like to maximize Tech UI Goku's counters on this next turn. And Tech UI Goku will just be able to put the fight away, right? All right, do we take a little bit of damage right here? No, okay. Because he was barely built up, right? Look, build up, okay. Well, no, he was about halfway, okay. All right, so there we go, GG. That's done. That shit's out of here. Yeah, you guys see what this is, right? You see what this is. Is there any value to using UI Goku's domain first before Piccolo? I'm not sure. I mean, I think the damage we would get would outweigh the extra defense Vegeta would get. I'm actually not super sure on that. I'm just gonna transform Piccolo first. The main reason I'm doing this is I'm hoping that once we leave Piccolo's giant transformation, I'm hoping that all the attacks will just be aimed in slot 1, and then Tech UI Goku could just finish this fight off. All right, let's see. Bro, yeah, dude, this is one of those videos, the comment section. I'm gonna probably do a video on this comment section. Y'all are gonna be so salty the way everything went perfectly. Oh, let's use Orange Piccolo's transformation. So we removed Vegeta's ability to super, and then we lined up every attack in slot 1 for UI Goku to dominate now. I know y'all are mad. All right, cool. now we could just go ahead and let Tech UI Goku wrap up. Again, I probably, running Tech UI Goku and AGL UI Goku, I probably just put more fear into myself than I even truly needed, thinking about it. Because we could run, like, Tech God Goku is a character we easily could. By the way, do you guys see why, I mean, okay, like, Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta versus Orange Piccolo in this run, like, who did more? Can you guys tell me? Now, I know turn 1, I did intentionally hold their damage back a little bit, because I didn't want to get to this guy too fast, but... Oh, by the way, we could have brought, like, Tech God Goku, and then, I mean, maybe I could have brought... I mean, there's certainly another superhero character we could have brought, the Gammas or something like that. I should do... The Gammas, I haven't been running the Gammas too much in here, because the Gammas... I mean, if people think Orange Piccolo could get clapped up, not really, but the Gammas, they will truly get clapped up in here. The Gammas? Dude, they'll get smoked in here, badly. If they get super turn 1, it's instantaneous death. And the problem is, it is very difficult to hide turn 1, because you don't know, you know, where their supers are. Goku and Vegeta could legitimately super in all 3 slots, because they double super with a low cooldown. There's the Hidden Potential System Additional, by the way. See, a turn like that, we would have had a chance to proc the Hidden Potential System Additional on every single one of those attacks in slot 1, right? I guess we didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, unfortunately. But this is why I saved UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's active skills. So we'll just get to the next turn, and then we're going to just blow him away with those 2 active skills. Yeah, pretty easily. So this is going to be a turn 7 clear, actually. But even though it's turn 7, starting from turn 3, there was 0 chance we lose. Starting from turn 3. Since turn 3, we've had a 0% chance to lose. I think that makes it pretty good, chat. You know? Yeah, instead we're going to cope for shitty, suck-ass characters like EGL Vegito Blue and shit all over. But, you know, the character who actually just does his job. Oh, no, we hate him. He's fallen off. All right, here, let's just do this. We'll do Vegeta because we get the KO screen. Kerbal Ammo, goodbye. You're out of here, bud. GG. Pretty easy. We would have won in 1 try, but I'm a slight little goofer I made bringing the uneasy 8 Vegeta. When I keep dupes of I have like the Easy 8 LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then I also would keep the LR Evolution Blue Vegeta that's not uneasy 8, but I don't rainbow those characters, right? Like one reason I said I wouldn't potentially make a mistake like that, but it's just like I had just did that yesterday, and I'm link leveling that one, and I just grabbed it quick. Right, again, I could cut that out, but I feel like the video is way better and way funnier with that in there. So it's staying in. So put it in. I'm not hiding that. I'm putting that right out. Oh, listen, man, here you go. Have fun, y'all. Number 1 job here is to entertain. And you know what is entertaining? Winning. As Orange Piccolo cackles and laughs. And people get so bad because they say, he does nothing. He's so bad. He's so unsafe in the new fight. Fucking wrong.